here. And since I'm the last speaker in a panel and I'm holding on the questions which I'm sure are in people's minds, I'm going to cut down on my those remarks or those things which have been said. But I would like to still make a few comments and maybe even read a poem, because that's probably to bring the text would be more interesting. Basically, when I started looking at this title of What Are We Missing, I was not quite sure. I still am not quite sure as to what is being missed out and who is doing the missing. So there's who and what is really our perspective on this question. But I want to move away from this and start by sharing something very interesting. I want to talk about the marvelous discovery which has taken place in recent years. And I will relate that to my topic. This marvelous discovery, this big thing which has happened, is that Pakistan has just been discovered. And Pakistan, my country, has been discovered by the English language writers who have started coming out from Pakistan. You see them everywhere. You see their photographs on the op-ed pieces in big newspapers from the larger cities of the world. You see their novels. You see them on television interviews. You see their books flooding the markets. And the world is grateful to them for telling the rest of the world, yes, that there is a literature in Pakistan, and if there is a literature, there is hope. Hope in the sense that if people are reading and writing, maybe that will mean an end to all the other things which Pakistan has become notorious for. So this is again something for which at least I am very grateful. But I'm a bit worried when we start looking at Pakistan's English language writers and start hearing of them in the sense of a new beginning or the beginning of Pakistan's literature. So my question on that is that the people in Pakistan or the parts of the world which constitute Pakistan now, have they been mute for thousands of years? Have they been quiet? Has there been nothing before that? And this prospect is worrisome. And I would like to say that the people who were writing in Pakistan before the discovery of Pakistan through the English language writers, probably they have not been served well by some of the people who should have translated the writers. And I would like to say that while there are august bodies in Pakistan, parallel to the Sahitya Academy in India, the Academy of Letters, which is fashioned after the Sahitya Academy in India, we always like to take the Indian model and give it a fancy name. But I think the function is very different, and I would like to quote a real-life example, which is one of my favorites. They brought out this anthology of poems which had been written as resistance literature, and poems which had been written after the the notorious Zia-ul-Haq regime. And one of them was a beautiful poem by a Pakistani protest poet, Habib Jalib, who had been imprisoned by almost every Pakistani government, and yet they could not keep him quiet, and they could not stop people from remembering his verses. I think they killed him by translating him into English, because one of his poems was that the poet is talking about his eyes flowing with water and adding to the flowing rivers of Pakistan. So the